A remarkably gutsy game from MP as he shakes off injury to lead his team to a series-clinching victory. I'm told the team is not worried about his status moving forward, and MP himself has said he's good to go for the conference final.
I'm sorry, but Xander's not allowed in the locker room. Orders come directly from Mr. Forbes.
Yeah, I've been recording these videos all season long. Why is there an issue now?
Because you went too far. Guaranteeing a sweep in the conference finals? Come on, MP, that's a bad look.
Look, before the playoffs started, you told me to stick to being myself. Well, Coach, this is being me.
Listen, confidence is one thing, but when every media outlet in the country makes sure guarantee a top story, it becomes bulletin board material.
Coach, what? Games aren't won on a bulletin board? That's superstition.
You're wrong. It's psychology. You of all people should know that. It's disrespectful and a powerful motivator. Yeah, I guess. A lot of your teammates don't like these videos, but they bite their tongues because they haven't interfered with our goals. Now they're interfering with our goals, MP, and the chemistry's in the dumps.
So you're saying no videos at all?
I'm just saying. Listen,
you're lacking vision. I'm telling you.
Lay low for a bit. After this round, and we'll see what happens. But for now, get your head in the game and keep Xander out of the locker room.
Coach, do you understand how much money I'm be leaving on the table if I did this? Oh, Coach, that'd be... There are so many people that watch these videos, my videos, Coach. That's ad revenue on top of that.
You're not thinking straight, MP.
No, but
You're not thinking straight. You have more to gain by laying low and regaining the trust of your teammates and this organization than you do by plowing ahead with these videos. Listen, this order comes from the owner that I agree with. Do you trust me, MP?
Come on, Coach, you know I do.
Before you were a celebrity, you were a basketball player, man. And a tremendous one at that. That's your identity. That's what we need from you right now. Nothing more, nothing less.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Warriors stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Mavericks. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. It's Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. Looking at the starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Washington in at the 3. And for Golden State, sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. You look at the Warriors, well, their previous series was no walk in the park. They really had to fight in order to make it to these conference finals.
Oh, yes, they did, and we'll see if that affects their energy level at all. But they do come into this series as the favorite at home. They just gotta set the tone here in Game 1.
Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's MP. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Something that I've never seen before in any sport. MP going on record that not only is he guaranteeing his team will advance, but they will get the sweep as well.
Yeah, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that quote from MP. I had to read it a second time just to make sure it was real. That's how wild a guarantee this is. MP is putting it all on the line with a statement like that.
MP shot is off. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a three-point game. Washington's shot is good. Washington's got 7.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Shot on the wing. And MP with a basket on the assist by Curry.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Gafford. And here's Irving from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
To the paint. Here's MP. And that one's drained from the low block. 6 points for him. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
Irving, pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. Gafford with a screen on Curry. Irving for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. He gets it in there.
What great body control. Irving excels at working off contact.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Warriors make some changes. Checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Curry. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Exum comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 6-point lead. Pass to Flag. Powell, a screen on Butler. And here's Flag outside. Knocks it down from distance. Flag's got 5.
Yeah, Flag has that 3 ball. His bag is pretty deep.
MP outside. No good. Unable to win this run. Dallas leading by 9. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Christie's shot is off. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And he gets that one.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Marshall on the wing. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon. You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. 8 points. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Moses Moody out there with Brandon Pajemski. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Exum passes to Marshall. The 3. He's off on that one. The Warriors trailing. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And you know if there's anyone who's going to stick their nose in the action, in the paint, it's Draymond Green.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He contributed 40 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Warriors make some changes. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Kuminga, and Hield is subbed in for Moody. Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Christie. No made baskets yet. Pass to Davis. Marshall outside. Clock at 6 to stop the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds now. MP. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now Irving. Give him 8 points now. Good on the shot. Irving's got 10 points.
The one thing about Irving, he puts constant pressure on the defense, especially in the two-man game.
The putback. Davis making the defense pay.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Down low. Here's MP. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the middle. Pass to Davis. Here's Irving. Right wing. And here's Flag outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, excellent setup for Flag. He's on his spot, lined up. All he needed was the ball in his hands.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Game here as we finish the first half. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
34.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. So far in this, that does it for halftime.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Davis. To the inside. And Washington powers it through.
And you got to remember, Davis played point guard in high school, so his passing is very well developed.
And the Warriors' shooting has been great, 57% and finding ways to score consistently. And he makes it.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Davis. Over Butler. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Here's MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
And so it's Dallas with it. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Davis. And again, it's Dallas.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to Curry. Now here's Butler. Here's the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
Now here's Irving. 10 points for him. Washington, a screen on Curry. Shot clock at 5. And here's Thompson for 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
And the basket by Hield.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Washington outside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Inside. Here's MP. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Irving. Pass to Washington. Left side Irving. Washington outside. Jacks up a 3. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's good for 2. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Pajemski's checked in for Hield. Dallas also making some changes. Flags checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Christie subbed in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Irving. He's got 10. Hey, from beyond the arc. Marshall can't hit. The Warriors lead by 6. Pajemski with it. He's picked up by Christie. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Irving against Curry. Pass to Davis. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by Dallas. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. MP's shot is good.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Christie. Still without a bucket. Davis a screen. And he lays it up and in.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A. That's 3 buckets in a row off assist. Mavericks
trail by 8. Outside Christie. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Kuminga comes in for Butler. And Moody is subbed in for Curry. Dallas also making some changes. Powell comes in for Davis. And Dante Exum subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Oh my, powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Here's Flag. He's watched by Kuminga. Here's Flag. Lays it up and banks it in. Flag's got 12 points in the game.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We're playing fine. Everything's good. The turnovers have been well-intentioned. We're not giving up fast break stuff.
We've reached the fourth. Checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Podziemski. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. MP is out there with Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Butler in at center. That's the Warriors 5. Mavericks trail by 17. Thompson outside. Now Washington. Irving outside. From deep. And he nails it.
Irving stretching out the defense and showing us that signature range.
Here's Golden State. They're on a 15-5 run. MP fires, cashes in from 18.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And the three misses. The Warriors lead by 16. It's stolen by Washington. Thompson. He's off from three. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. From deep. Shot's no good. Irving outside. Here's Gafford. Now Irving. Outside Davis. Takes a three. Hield there for the rebound. 1:16 left to play in the fourth.
And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Warriors.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so they start the conference finals off on the right foot with an important win.
They wanted to set the tone for the rest of the series here tonight, and mission accomplished. They get to move forward with all the momentum on their side.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Gafford with a screen on Curry. Kyrie buries it from outside. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Rebounded by Gafford. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Irving off the drive. Hield there for the rebound. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game. Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
And both free throws good for MP. So it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula...
Thanks, Jennifer. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For reporter Allie LaFleur.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025. Who's calling it?
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Andy? Was it Danny? Is it Marty? Where's the function?
Where the function? Where the function? The way I feel right now, I feel like we need to be all alone. So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl, take a fine home, and that's real. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me. Leaving me. We got in the plug. Got the whole 6 side, they believe in me. We got members east of the DVP. We got members west on the 401. We got a lock on the game, but there's more to come. You gotta pot that till the morning come. You want for the girls, they don't order some. Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who? Hey.
Is it
Stacy?
Is it
Becky?
Is it
Keisha?
Is it
Ashley?
Was it
Danny?
Is it
Party?
Where's the function?
Where the function? Where the function?
Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah.
Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma act you like bless me. Hit the dance floor. Impress me.
Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah.
Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma act you like bless me. Hit the dance floor. Impress me. Hey, how many in this club? Is it just me and you, my love? I don't mean to call you, know. Just heard about the things that you do, my love. And you're just like me if it's true, my love. Hey, you can see right through my love. Hey, I see your waist shrunk, my love. Hey, you got...
Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Warriors come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Dallas Mavericks. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. We thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Gafford into the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Warriors, a pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. Take a look at the Warriors. They started off this series with a win and are once again looking to take care of business here at home.
Yeah, defending home court is the priority. They don't want to lose that advantage, and they certainly don't want their opponent gaining any confidence.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Washington with a screen on Curry. Irving can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And good that time.
Excellent touch by Stephen Curry. What a smooth offensive player.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Washington. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
And so it's Golden State with it. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Back over to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. MP, and it's Golden State with another.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving passes to Davis. And the Mavericks get another bucket right there.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
Goes up on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And it's Washington missing. The Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's a tremendous lob, but MP making the alley-oop look all too easy.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Irving surveying the floor to the paint, and it's Davis with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. A nice shot by MP.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Thompson outside, beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Outside, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. Here's Gafford. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 15 points for MP.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Second, Stephen Curry. And, of course, Buddy Hield.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Now, here's Hardy. Pass to Marshall. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's MP, and it's Golden State with another.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Mavericks trail by 8. Now, flag, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. Moody subbed in for Stephen Curry.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Dante Exum is checked in for Williams. And Davis gets it to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Bucket is good.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Loads it up for Davis. Poked away. Here's MP. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. MP's got 21 in the game. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Underneath in the post, it's flag at the 4 with Davis in the middle. That's Christie out there with Exum, and it's Marshall in at the 3. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with 44 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Pass to flag. Back to Marshall. Flag with it. Still without a basket. Clock at 4. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes to Golden State. Jimmy Butler is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Buddy Hield in for Moody. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. Marshall with the steal. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Irving.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
three, Marshall. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now Christie. Pass to Irving. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Here is Davis following the basket by MP. And here's Marshall from the arc.
Wow, the defensive instincts of MP shining through on that block.
Stephen Curry is checked in for the Warriors. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford comes in for Marshall. And Washington subbed in for Christie. Here's Flagg. He has yet to score. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas again missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
MP from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Mavericks trail by 17. Pass to Gafford. There's 1:38 left in the first half.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Irving. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. From deep Washington. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here's Hield. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And on the way from Irving for 3. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, toughness is what defines P.J. Washington. You need him to get an extra rebound. He is the man for the job.
Shot's good by Butler.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And that one's good. Flag.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
The 3 from MP. Traps in the tray. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving kicks to Washington. And a wide open look for Flagg. Another 3 for Dallas.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Hield dishes to Kuminga. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 4th assist in this one. And Irving launches it from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. MP getting it done for the Warriors. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And we thank you for joining this postseason.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Thanks for spending halftime with
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. And it's MP in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's MP, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Mavericks trail by 21. Irving up top, guarded by Curry. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
MP, no good. Mavericks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Irving passes to Washington. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Oh, PJ put that finish on a highlight reel. Wow.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Count that bucket. MP's got 38 points.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. MB is number 1. Mavericks trail by 19. Thompson outside. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Drills the three-pointer.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Here's MP. Buries it down low. 40 points for MP.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. And here is Washington. Pass to Davis. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. 8 points for Davis.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
MP, no good. Mavericks trail by 16. Thompson for the triple. Offensive rebound. And it's Gafford on the follow.
Just another day in the office for Daniel Gafford. Collect an offensive rebound and put it back.
Here's Butler. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Washington.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the first one goes. Bajemski, he's checked in for Hield. Flag is checked in for Dallas. Christie comes in for Thompson. And he can't hit the second. Warriors leading by 15. Outside Butler. And stolen by Flag.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Irving. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Now, Flag. 1:27 left here in the third quarter.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Here's MP. And yes, it's good. MP's got 44.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Christie with it. No scoring in this one. Dallas moving the ball around. Second chance effort. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
You're just beating everybody to the board. Using his length, his skill set. The big fella Davis getting it done.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Warriors leading by 17. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Count it. MP's got 48. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 9 points.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement, shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
For the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. MP comes in for Kuminga, and Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Flagg. Washington comes in for Marshall. Thompson, he's checked in for Max Christie. And Irving subbed in for Dante Exum. On the floor for Dallas, Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5.
Yeah, that's an instance where P.J. Washington just baits the defender into the foul. This guy has such a good feel.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
MP fires. He's off from 3.
But still, eventually you gotta feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Mavericks trail by 18. Outside Irving. Washington's outside. And down goes the 3.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
MP, 16-footer drops in.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Here's Irving. The quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Oh, softly lays it in.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Irving rips down the rebound. And here are the Mavericks now. Big stretch here going 10-2. It's stolen by Green. Now MP. And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Outside Davis. Now Irving, beyond the arc, knocks down the 3.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Warriors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And they're going to build on their win in Game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and if this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level they have tonight, they'll be booking themselves a spot in the NBA Finals.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And the layup is off. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Irving up top. Here's Washington. Irving outside. MP. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, and fantastic.
Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
All right, Dom, thanks.